Hello everyone, this is David Birch. He let me borrow his lathe while I was waiting on my Nova Nebula, brand new lathe. He won a couple of these, one in an auction and one in a giveaway. So I'll show you that. He's going to turn these today. This is the first time to turn resin and anything like this with Easy Wood tools and negative rakes. We're going to go through this, and you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. This is Dave's first time using Easy Wood tools, the negative rakes and all that to turn resin. You're supposed to have the tool parallel to the floor and center with the center line of the workpiece. He gets better at that over time. We get that fixed. We just flattened off the top so we could flip it around in these cold jaws here. Dave just took this 2-inch Forstner bit and went in just a little bit because the centerpiece goes in there kind of deep. So all he wanted was an outline so he could make a mortise so that we could flip it around in the jaws. We know that a 2-inch mortise is going to be good for the small jaws, so he just go ahead and he gets the square cutters at our negative rake and flattens that off. We're going to finish the bottom of this bowl later. He just made the mortise with a square cutter and a detailer so that we could turn around in the jaws, so we could take these cold jaws off. This chuck is super awesome. You can see how fast that we can change over. So, and then you have this spinning ring here, so you don't have to mess around with that tool and turn it by hand. You can just spin that ring for quick adjustments, tighten it down, and you're done. Dave was pretty amazed on how nice these ribbons come off of there.
It's going underneath your thing on your head.
Dave's having a lot of fun making these ribbons, but what he's really doing is just coming up with a shape for this bowl. I think he came up with something pretty cool. He even got the detailer involved on the outside of this thing. It's hard to come up with a shape sometimes, but I think Dave did a very good job. Look at that.
Ooh. It just,
This is just that same 2-inch Forstner bit. We measured how deep it was and kind of made a mark on that Forstner bit on how deep to go, and David got her done. This tool right here is a number 1 hollower with a negative rake on it. I think Dave used just about every circle cutter I have. He used the number 1 hollower, he used a regular finisher, he used a pro finisher to do all these, and it was kind of cool to see him go through all the different tools to see which ones he liked to cut the best. It's exactly how I did it when I started cutting resin. This starts getting exciting right here. We kind of get to see what we're going to get. Now it's time to sand. I use a 120 grit on that drill on the inside, and the rest of it is hand sanding all the way to 1,000. And I have to say, I think this was David's favorite part. Not really. We got there in the end and we put some denatured alcohol on this just to clean it up, and we get the first real look at what it's going to look like. Super proud of this blank we made, and super proud of how he turned it. Now we're going to go from pretty good to real good, and we're going to do that by using Yorkshire grit. Dave's never used this before, so I kind of went over it with him. I will have links to the Yorkshire grit and a lot of other things we used in this video in the description below, so go check it out. Turn it on, and then just go back and forth on it like that. And you'll feel it. You feel how it's kind of gritty?
Yeah.
And after you rub it in for a little while, it'll get less and less gritty, and then you know you're done.
Do I need to turn my cloth?
No, just keep on rolling.
Okay.
Put a little bit of pressure on it to get it worked in there. Yorkshire grit's not a finish, so now we have to buff it, and the buffing wheels that are on the lathe won't fit in there, so I have 3 buffing wheels that I put on my drill, and I use those same compounds on those. There's the first one, then we go to the second one, and the last one's going to be wax, and you'll be able to see how cool the inside of that looks just by doing that. We put the cold jaws back on this thing, and we flip that bowl back around so we can clean off the bottom of it. I rarely think bowls look way better. I think it's a more complete project whenever you clean the bottom of it off. We keep it supported the whole time. He goes real slow and takes his time because that'd be a shame to throw this thing off the lathe at this point. So he goes ahead and gets that done. We go through the same sanding process, the Yorkshire grit and all that, and then all of a sudden you have a beautiful bottom of a bowl that you can be proud of. Now, like I mentioned before, Yorkshire grit's not a finish, so we go over to the buffing wheels and we buff it. 1, 2, 3. Easy as that. It's at 2,000 RPMs, and hold on to it. Make sure you practice on some things before you start doing that. Look at how proud Dave is. We thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Come and see us on Saturday morning cartoons every Saturday. We'd love to have you in the show, and y'all be good.